Welcome back. So, I was just thinking about the Kendrick battle, because I was listening to one of his, a couple of his tracks this morning, turning up, thinking about my enemy, and how Euphoria literally fits this fucking guy perfect. He's literally it's insane how me and Kendrick Lamar, during that whole, last bullshit with Drake and shit, I was literally going through the same thing with my enemy, but in a real level. This dude don't rap or nothing, but he's a Spanish guy with the Future braids. Nigga, yo, what's good, my nigga? And I'm a gangster and all that. And for the longest time, I couldn't understand. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, bro, do you support anything of your own culture? Do you even like your culture? Because there's plenty of Spanish rappers, right? There's plenty of, So to test it, what I did was I looked up all my old songs of my Spanish legends, like fucking Fat Joe and what's his name? Cam, and what's the fast nigga? Little Italy and Big Pun. You know what I mean? Terror Squad, motherfucking Diplomats. They all Spanish groups that made it, nigga. They all got classic songs. It's not like they rapping about anything that black people ain't rapping about, because they're following our trend. They live the same gangster life. So it always baffled me to watch this man only play black people side of the music and not represent his own. So what I did is I started playing the Spanish music. What do you think he did a couple days later? What you think he did? Started playing Spanish music. Started playing the Spanish raps. And I'm like, yo, it's sad I gotta put a nigga on his own side of the rap culture. Like, you ain't even proud of your own people. You wanna be black so bad that you leave your own side of shit away. I mean, it's our shit regardless, because we made it up, and y'all could debate it, y'all could whatever. Go ask your grandfather. He'll tell you, yeah, when the breakdancers started, I was out there watching them, learning how to do the shit. We joined and had fun with the shit, because they treat us all like niggas. Anyway, that song Euphoria fits this guy perfectly. I don't want to talk about him too much, but, he literally fits that whole shit. He has kids. The motherfucker I don't never see him with his kids. And I don't want to keep talking about him, making me, because I know this nigga watching. I don't want to drive this nigga crazy like I'm hating on him or something. The nigga don't even realize you met me, so you can see things like this and become a better gangster, a better version of a hood dude. You know what I mean? Just because you hood a gangster don't mean you can't be a good father. The fuck, nigga? Some of the worst niggas in the world are good fathers. Goofy ass niggas. Y'all niggas gotta realize, some of the best fathers got bodies on them, dog. They got weight, charges, and all, you get it? But they there for their kids. You know how I know? Because I meet these men. And that's why I don't go to the dark side, because they tell me their stories and how now they're on the light side, and they wish they would have did what I did and stayed on the light side, because you're exactly right where I'm at now. You did all that, you had that money, and then reality hits, and then you're back working a regular day job, and hopefully you got a woman pregnant so you can live up off her. And change your ways and be a good man, and realize she ain't never need you to be rich, nigga. She needs you to be there. Now, we're gonna get to the meat. As I'm listening to this Drake diss battle or whatever, and a couple other songs, it popped into my head. I said, yo, I feel bad for this nigga Drake. Like, real talk. Because he's part black, you know what I mean? He's part Negro. So, but then he's part whatever, and it's not even, I don't want to talk particularly about him. I want to talk about agendas and how it's already been known, you know what I mean? It's not like this ain't ancient. If you wanna conquer people, ain't nobody gonna trust you. You don't look like me, you don't talk like me, and then laying all ancient shit your land was tied to your people and your blood. So the only way you can come on my land and claim anything is you have to have a baby with me. Then you have blood ties to my shit. You know what I'm saying? See, the world learned that. I think the world just, everyone does that or some shit. I don't know how that's really, but what I do know is I learned about that trick. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did to us in slavery. Make a whole bunch of have a whole bunch of babies with the black woman, and the ones that come out looking like them, they bring them in. You know what I mean? They bring them in, and then they use them as little spies and shit. The ones that look like us, they brainwash them into being the lead house nigga. You know what I mean? Drake wasn't nothing but a house nigga. He was that old nigga with Django, except he wasn't old. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit really is. Because it baffles me. They were signed to the same label. Kendrick leaves, gets his own label, comes up with this big ass plan of destroying this man, and then they re-signed this nigga. I just found this shit out recently. And I'm like, wait up, you on the same label, and then that label is run by his people. Why'd they let you do that to this nigga? The fuck? They your people. You know? The fuck? That don't make no sense. But then I thought about exactly what I said. Sense. Watching him get destroyed made them more money than ever before. You get it? So, sometimes people don't, and then like the Diddy thing. See, once these niggas get up to a certain level, they think they're in the in crowd and they can own certain things or do other things. And their bosses look at them like, are you fucking kidding me? You really think you one of us? No, nigga, your whole existence, we created you from birth, you dumb bitch. You stupid motherfucker. You didn't have a regular birth, nigga. We made situations that have that shit happen a certain way. We wanted you born, nigga. We created you to be this. You are not a regular person. You don't get to choose your destiny, nigga. You're owned. And I said to myself, I feel bad for those motherfuckers up there, bro. Like, a lot of the evil people of this generation are motherfuckers that are born and put in place. And they don't have a fucking choice, you know what I mean? But eventually you grow up and have a brain. And that's why they ask to own more and have more, but they don't realize you're a nigger. You're not a nigga, you're a nigger. And you just got put there. You're a token nigga. So he must have asked for something, you know what I mean, that they was like, nah, we ain't giving it to you. I mean, he signed on for $400 million. If he re-signs, what do you think he's going to ask for? Nigga, I want exactly what you gave, but double. You know what I mean? So you gotta give me $800 million. You gotta give me $1 billion, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they probably was like, nigga, we know you steal or buy other niggas' albums. No, you're not really real. And then, like, what did Drake say? He didn't really beat me. People don't like the song Not Like Us. They changed the algorithm and made it look like that. Not realizing he ratted on himself. Because all he ever says is, I'm the nigga with the most numbers. Yeah, that's because they blocked everybody else's song and only played your shit. Just like they did him to destroy you. You know? And I was thinking to myself, like, yo, this shit must suck. I can only imagine how many people are fucking born and you don't even have a choice, bro. Like, there's so many of these people that got put in place. And I'd be like, yo, a lot of y'all niggas don't even be on no Drake status. You don't even get it. You know what I mean? Niggas, yo, dude, your manager's your manager, not because he's really something or he worked. He got placed there. They created that nigga at birth to be there. You get it? A lot of people will never believe shit like that. And when you wake up and find out why everybody else can't be a manager around you and they're the same person or whatever, or this motherfucker could make 1,000,000 mistakes and never get fired, you fucking talk the wrong way and you're fired. You get it? Because he has an automatic position, but he can never go up He's gonna stay right there. And when you're in the in crowd and you're watching your buddies go up, you want to go up too, but you're not them. You're not like us. You know what I mean? And I said, you know, if you really look at all the stars, every single time it don't matter if they look all the way black or they said, because you gotta realize you could be mixed and look like one side of your race. You know what I mean? So a lot of niggas don't realize you think that's a all black man. No, he's not. He's one of them. He's a yin and yang. And the Bible says don't mix with certain people, because when you have mixed babies, it causes confusion in their mind and division. And I used to be like, yo, Most High, you racist, nigga? What the fuck you talking about? Like, I mean, you told me to love the other nations, and then we was born from different nations. I don't understand, nigga. And then I read the part where it says, yeah, well, that's why when you're a man and you get with another nation of a woman, she has to relinquish her old lifestyle and she joins your lifestyle. And now in this new modern day, you know, nobody goes by God, so we reverse it. You change your fucking lifestyle to your bitch's lifestyle. Whatever your bitch believes in God, that's what you gonna believe in. Or you gonna say you believe in your God and they believe in their God, and then wonder why y'all got problems in your household. You're going two different ways, you fucking goofy ass niggas. And it just made me like I feel sadness for these people. Like they're my enemies though. They kept me down. I was all like, nah. But then I think about it. I've been free this whole time. Could you imagine being created for a purpose and you can't go outside of it? That means you're not free. You can't even mentally be free. Like that nigga got groomed since he was a kid for this, to become a rapper and then switch off to a gangster ass nigga and then lead my people down more and more. You get it? It's a fucking joke. And look what he got for that. He's still good though. Like, I ain't gonna say the nigga ain't good, but it's a sad story. And you know what I mean? Won't you realize like how many versions and levels this shit goes to you? Like I said, bro, this shit goes from a regular ass day job all the way up to famous ass fucking people. It goes up to governors. It goes up to anything where they need. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not always gonna say they do this so they could do bad things. No, motherfucker. If I want my family in power, nigga, that's it, motherfucker. They still sound the horns. They still on their old days shit, while we still on that fake new shit. Like anybody got bad. No, you can't, nigga. You don't got the blood, nigga. Period. You don't have royal blood. You know what I'm saying? You don't have intelligence like that. You have no idea what's really going on in the real world. So how the fuck can you run anything if you really don't know what's going on? It's a fucking joke. Anyway, I want to try to steer away from, because I already know this shit ain't getting out. But if it happens to, and some of you star kids or, you know, regular motherfuckers, you know what I mean, hear this, don't think, well, I mean, we kind of enemies, but I ain't got enemies. My father said, forgive all of y'all, because when he gets his hands on you niggas, yeah, you have fun in this lifetime, yeah, no problem. But when you pass, oh, it's not going to be fun for you. And when he remakes the world and probably forgives some of you because you were born into it, well, guess what? You're going to come back as. You ain't going to be managing again. You're going to be right where you held everybody else down at. And you're going to rightfully deserve that because you actually don't really fucking work. You know, you have to earn your spot, not get placed somewhere. And that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Because I realize, like, they have a choice, but they don't have a choice, you know what I mean? They're born into it. So one, anything I tell you, you're going to believe it to be fucking true anyway. And even if you find out the truth, you'll see how much power we have, and I will get rid of you and just replace you with another of the 1,000,000 or 1,000 other niggas we got. You think you're really up there because you're up there? You're up there because we make you up there. We make you famous. That's why no one can stay famous and pop shit. No one can be famous and own all their own royalty rights and everything. Because, nigga, that's not the way it goes. That's not how it goes, dog. You go start your own shit, and then you can keep your royalty rights. You know, you gotta give Caesar what Caesar's. And them contracts say you belong to Caesar once you do it. You know what I mean? So you take your scraps, and you be lucky that you ain't like the rest of us. You ain't stuck against this shit. Now, I don't know how these niggas be, you know what I mean, turned up. Like what the thing with Puff is the same thing with James Brown or any other motherfucker that got done dirty. They figure out, I'm getting jerked. I put in all the work, and I'm not getting all the money. I don't want all the money. I only want what I can earn, you know? And he tried to have his own liquor shit and then something else, or I don't know. And that was the beginning of his problems. Just like many other black men. This shit goes all the way back to the 30s, dog. As soon as we figure out we can get more money by owning the shit we create, you're fired. You have women getting pregnant, you get sued, you get blackballed. It's a fucking joke. And it be sad because when you find out that these people aren't, like, they always give them backstories, like they're from the ghettos, and some of them really are. But that's because that's training programs. You know what I mean? You can't come up with real, genuine music being in a fucking mansion somewhere, dog. You're not gonna get the creative spark of what a real nigga will have. See, niggas write these songs of inspiration and overcoming because we have to overcome. When you don't have to overcome nothing, nigga, you ain't rapping about no real shit. Duh. Why do you think Drake came out the way he did? Because nobody would have believed him rapping no hard shit, nigga. They would have looked at him like, nigga, I remember you on the grassy, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Better sing about them bitches. Like, get the fuck out of here with all this tough guy shit. He would have never made it. That's just facts. But like I was saying, I can't even imagine, like, being controlled by unseen forces already and not being allowed to get up. I know what it's like to have someone control your life. But I don't know what it's like to have someone, well, nah, because they say you're a nigger and you're not allowed to have a real name. You're a Negro. You're an African-American black man. All things that are not real. You're two continents and you're a color. And a Negro, which means black. So you're black. Yeah, sure. Why everybody else has an actual fucking name. Anyway, I just want to say I feel sorry for some of y'all, you know. I can't imagine what it's like to be a rich slave. You know, being a poor slave is hard, but we got God and stuff and experience of life and living life. Life is to be lived, you know what I mean? And when you having a made up fucking life, when you know all the stories about your life is fake, when you know your whole image is craft, that's gotta burn, my nigga. That's gotta suck inside. You walk around with your chest pumped up in front of everybody, and then when you go home, you know you ain't even number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't none of that, nigga. All your shit was handed to you. All your songs, all your hits, all your photo shoots, and all that shit was designed to make you look like you was the one. They paid other rappers and other singers to say you the one. Like fucking Eminem. You know how many rappers, black rappers, say he's the best? And how many more say he's not? How many people, millions of people say, I like Eminem. He's one of the best rapping people. Fuck the skin color shit and all that. But when everyone thinks about actual context of music and living your life, M can never be the best. You cannot play an Eminem song in a church. You're not going to be playing Eminem songs in weddings. You're not playing Eminem songs trying to romance your girlfriend. You're not. The only thing you can use his shit is when you're fucked up in life and you're angry. Or you want to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now, does he have certain songs like this? Yes. And his dedicated fans never bring these shits up. They'll bring up Superman or some shit. They won't bring up Mockingbird. They'll bring up fucking, with a real Slim Shady, please stand up. Some goofy shit. They never bring up his real songs that where he's explaining his life. These motherfuckers are talk. I hear M-Fems, all they talk about is how crazy he is and this and that. He was trying to get people through therapy with his music. People that get abused by their fucking parents and destroyed by other bullies and fucking, 90% of the world. That's why I used to listen to Eminem. I didn't like all that extra killer shit. There's enough of that in rap. You know what I'm saying? But when he made his songs that was deep about abuse and that girlfriend shit and people having a rise, you gotta rise up and transform on niggas like, yo, I am pussy. But you know what? When I pick this shit up and crack your motherfucking head open, nigga, you gonna realize even pussies can get busy, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on a nigga that stands for the lifestyle that I had to live, nigga. But do I respect all that other Satanist shit and all this, I'm the best automatically, even though nobody plays your shit? Niggas is still bumping like that and all these other songs and Pac songs and, you know what I mean? A lot of other people, I don't rarely ever hear niggas playing his songs. And if they do, it's always the corny shit. Always the regular corny shit. You don't never hear niggas playing his real shit. The shit that I know he's passionate about. The shit that I know he complains about. It's probably why he don't even do songs like that no more. He's like, man, what the fuck's the point? My most dedicated fans don't even like my real shit. They like when I act like a fucking serial killer and a perk popper. Oh yeah, when he got off perks and drugs, no one liked his new album. And he had to say it was a shitty album. And it actually wasn't. It was decent. It wasn't a fucking complete bomb. Anyway, I just want to say, for some of you, you know you can come home, right? The Father prophesied it about you a long time ago. And just like the fallen angels, you know, they didn't give their children much of a choice. Just like black people, we're born into the game. And I think being mortals, you know, you're maybe you can get that favoritism of the Lord saying, you're immortal, I'll forgive you. But you can't ever go back to the other side without telling the truth. And y'all know if you tell the truth, the other side is getting rid of you. Nowadays, they ain't trying to take niggas out. Well, not for the right away. You know what I mean? Look how powerful Mike was. They fucked that nigga career forever. Niggas still think that man's a rapist. Not one count found on this nigga. Nigga went to court, got 14 count, no count, miscounts or whatever. They didn't get charged with none of that shit. Niggas still think he is. But we got Mr. Island nigga, got caught, got convicted, and nah, we don't need to run up in that nigga house and see all that nigga shit, right? But y'all ran up in Mike's house, y'all ran up in Puffy house with the SWAT trucks and shit. Like a nigga had M16s behind the doors, and it's like, what the fuck, nigga? This nigga had an island, nigga. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this shit ain't going out. Anyway, some of y'all got a chance. Y'all low-level Super Saiyan ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all low-level Super Saiyans, y'all can still go back. But, you know, you're going to lose your power. You're going to lose your position. Now, if you young, I get it. You ain't going to want to do that. It's going to be hard to be out here and be a regular. Plus, they know who you are, so they going to hate and sabotage your motherfucking life, nigga. That's why you need to come back to the Father, so he could protect you. You know, like us. Like he said he would for you too. So, I don't know. What the fuck is that doing over here? Y'all dudes at work gotta stop, my nigga. Y'all real... This shit is terrible, y'all. Well, let's make a video about how my route's sabotaged.